Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome to Stellaris. Now, for those of you who haven't been following this, Stellaris is a game which has really bloody epic music in it. Stellaris is a grand strategy game, and it is, if you like, Europa Universalis, but in space, and thus sci-fi-y. Now, one of the things you might be surprised to hear is Europa Universalis is one of the most requested series I ever get asked to make. I don't know why, I've never played Europa Universalis, but everybody seems to think I would love it, and one day I will get round to it. But this is Stellaris, and Stellaris came out today, so you know what? Why not give a look to this one? It's absolutely brand new, and the music is epic. Okay, first things first, I need to pick myself a people. To be honest, Earth is going to be very tempting. It's probably a good... Oh! But there's more man than just Earth. According to Stellaris, humans are fundamentally xenophiles and actually really like the unknowns and just have a real fascination with aliens and whatnot. Which is an optimistic take on humans, given the political situation in a great many countries in the world right now. Meanwhile, human leaders learn quickly from their experiences and thus don't make mistakes twice, and humans are nomadic and thus are happy to just move around and borders don't matter to us. Whatever time this game is set in, humans have changed a bloody lot. Oh, we've still got nuclear missiles. Okay, that's fine then. And then we've got the off-world humans who are like a military dictatorship, so they're way more xenophobic. But they've got like a military dictatorship, which I'm assuming is useful for other stuff. Then we've got communist lizards. Ooh, pacifist owls. I like the pacifist owls. But they are kind of religious fundamentalists. So their science has proved consciousness begat No, just back away slowly from the fundamentalist religious owls. Oh, I like these guys, because it always bugs me in sci-fi when like everyone's just like bipedal and looks like a human, but like a bit scaly or a bit feathery. So whatever the hell these guys are, they get bonus points for this. So they appear to be secular socialist worms. I quite like these guys. Then we got the sciencey squiddy ones, peace-loving communist mushrooms, and hippie sea otters. Or you can just create your own. That's cool. Yeah, create my own empire. Sure, how'd you do that? Oh my goodness, you can actually have whatever you want. This is really cool. They've developed huge numbers of fungoid people. If you want to be a mushroom, you can choose the exact sort of mushroom. That's really cool. Or I could be the duck people. You know what? As tempting as it would be to be the duck people, let's hold off for now. Let's just be the humans. We're going to be the United Nations of Earth. Let's get Earth onto a stable footing here. Let's go. And let's just leave everything pretty much neutral. You can set the galaxy shape. Okay, yeah, let's go for elliptical. I like a good elliptical galaxy. Those are my favourite ones. I do like that there's an Iron Man mode though, so effectively like permadeath if you like. And I recognise these planets. Welcome to the bloody solar system. So apparently everything went a bit wrong during the 21st century. Eventually the United Nations became the de facto government of the entire world. And we're just kicking off space exploration now. Lovely. Let's begin.
Good day, Madam President. I am Veer, a prototype synthetic intelligence. My job is to offer advice and assistance as we seek our destiny among the stars.
You know what? I could probably do with some tutorializing.
An excellent decision. You will have my full support.
Alright, this is good. If anything goes wrong, remember, it's Veer's fault.
This is our homeworld and the capital of our empire.
When you say our empire, Veer, do you mean our empire of Earth? Because calling our empire of one an empire at all is certainly a little generous there. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here, but it actually doesn't seem too desperately complicated. You know, you've kind of got government, the empire, which is just us, contacts, obviously we don't have any of those yet, ship design, I'll leave that just for the moment, things what I need to do, technology that I need to research, and then various currencies, various research to unlock, and then resources, planets, and the fleet size that's available to me. Fine, this all seems manageable. So first thing I need to do, we need to do some surveying. Let's get ourselves a science ship. So science ship is going to indeed survey. And it's going to survey the moon, because the moon's close by. Let's figure out what the hell's on the moon. Oh, apparently it's going to automatically survey everything. So I just clicked on the moon and now it's kind of got lines everywhere. Admittedly, I'm not convinced I approve of this. Okay, no, okay. Go make sure you go over the sun, alright? That's a bit too close to the sun, to be honest, but if you're sure you can handle it. We unpause time. My science ship starts scanning the moon from a really long way away. Okay, and then she moves straight on. We now understand what's actually on Luna, a barren world. We see it's now got a few bits of resources. My little spaceship now starts heading on its way directly over the top of the sun. You're fine, right? We don't need to worry. What are you doing? Oh, you're scanning the sun. I'm going to be honest, even if it's got resources on it, I'm not sure we're going to be building a mine there. Yeah, as I suspected, not many resources we can use on the sun. Let's just let you get on with that. So yeah, my little science ship's just going around. I don't think we need to rush. I think we're doing a really good job here. We're only bloody... In fact, wow, you actually scanned the moon, the sun, and Mercury all inside, like, 3 months. Well, bloody done. We are travelling fast. So this thing's got basically nothing on it. It's a molten world, 0% habitability. Probably don't send people there. The sun, meanwhile, yes, doesn't even tell you whether or not it's habitable, but obviously it wouldn't during the day. If we go there at night, it might be easier. Now, what about Luna? Apparently that has a tiny bit of resource on it. So if I build a mining station there, I could actually get some minerals. Okay, that strikes me as a good idea, unless, of course, we've got, like, there's a limited number of mining stations you're allowed to build. How are you getting on, by the way? You just scanning everything? So Uranus has got some energy credits on it as well. So yeah, basically everything's going to have like some little bits of energy or something on it. So energy's... Ooh, we found an anomaly. This is intriguing. Hang on, hang on. No, don't go away. Don't leave Mars for now. We might want to study this. Anomaly found on Mars. Ooh, it's all very Mass Effect. Please tell me we've just found the Mass Effect relays. So during the survey of our home system, we found something on Mars that did not match our earlier observations made from our home world. And, oh, did you actually leave someone on Mars to study it? Is that what you did? Yeah, sure. Leave it be. We can research it another time. Change the scientist or research it. The ship will resume its previous actions when done. Yes, research it, please. I'd like that research. Are you going to go? Yes, you're going to go back to Mars and research it from a very, very long distance away. So the ship's researching Mars. Don't know how long that's actually going to take. Can I check? Yeah, click to review. So that's now just... Okay, so that's just now quietly ticking up. And Katerina de Bartolome is just researching something. Okay, fine. Well, while that's happening, let's just leave that open and figure out how we can build a little research thing here on Luna. I've got a construction class thing here. That strikes me as a thing that can do. Yes, build a mining station. Costs 90. I've got 251 right now. I'd say you go and build a mining station on Luna, which again, you're kind of going to do by shoving... What the heck? What? Oh, that's really cool. You build it out in space? That's amazing. You're just building it out in space. Oh, sorry, the world has paused for a second because the secret's at the doorstep. We found one of our old probes on Mars. It is somehow kept intact all these years and is trying to send data to our homeworld. It stands as a testament to our past struggles and our wish to flee our planet's bounds. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance. It will most assuredly grant us new knowledge and technology. No, it won't. This was old technology. Like, this was the epitome of not useful technology. We are moving ever forward, I have to say. Yep, fine, there we go. Do you now get on with... Yes, no, you're now just getting on with scanning. Fine. Did we find nothing else on Mars? No, we found no resources on Mars. That's annoying. Now, how's this thing going? So I'm guessing that there is actually an actual, like, mine thing, a mineral processing facility or something, and you're building it, and then you're going to, like, send it off somewhere. Oh, so it's in this tab, is it? Yeah, okay, so I can see the progress by looking down here. Lovely. So we're going to build that, and we're going to send it down there. And then, even though it costs, like, say, whatever it was, 90 minerals to, 90 minerals to get. Presumably, right now, my monthly gain is 7.29. So I'll keep an eye on what that becomes once I've got the mining station on Mars. Because I spent 90, so I'll be able to calculate roughly how long it'll take for that to start paying for itself. Ah, and here we are. The Adriatic completed the construction of a mining station, which is... Oh, it's in orbit! Oh, that's cool. So if I actually zoom into Luna at this point, does that mean Luna is actually producing minerals? Where did that ship go? Where is it? Oh, is that it right here? So these resources can be used to buy populations and orbital refineries. Mining stations are not needed to access the resource of colonized planets, but can only be built within our borders. Fine, that's okay. So now my monthly gain has jumped up to 9... Okay, so when it says like there's a certain amount of resources, it means it costs that per month. So I'm now getting off the moon 2 per month indefinitely. Because it's not saying anything about, like, it being worn out or something. So I'm guessing that means 2 a month indefinitely. 2 a month indefinitely is 24 per year. 48 in 2 years, 72 in 3 years. So yeah, basically in 4 standard human years, then I will have paid for the initial cost of this mining, and then we'll be into pure profit. Okay, that's nice. Meanwhile, my science vessel is just kind of going around having a look-see at, yeah, over here. Now, there was some energy resource over here on Uranus. Which one's my... No, not the military power or my military power. I want my... That's even more military power. Ooh, hello! We've run into an alien vessel. Oh, I wasn't ready for this yet. I'm still just doing some basic mining. And we've encountered some form of alien vessel in the Barnard star system. These strange objects have been flagged as Smurfs until we can learn more about them. Okay, where's Barnard's star system, and why did we have probes there? Because I didn't authorise this. Oh, there's Barnard's star. Right. Yeah, this system of planets has not yet been surveyed by our empire. Lies within the United Nations of Earth space. It really doesn't. Apparently there's already aliens there. We should just let them have it for the time being. So I can say interesting in that issues the special project Investigate to the Smurfs. Yes, do indeed investigate the Smurfs. Send lead scientist Gargamel to take care of it. Contact report? Enigmatic spacefarers? Oh, flip. Okay. This is... I thought it would maybe take a little bit longer before we ran into aliens and had first contact. Apparently we've just had contact report. The United Nations of Earth has finally encountered fellow wanderers among the stars. Despite their intentions being unknown and potentially even hostile, the atmosphere on Earth following the report from our contact fleet can be best described as rapturous. Alright, that's bloody optimistic. We've no idea who these guys are, and I've no idea how good my fleet is. Now, construction fleet, how exactly do we harvest... build a mining station in orbit of the planet to acquire them. Okay, so you just build a normal mining station, so that can collect minerals or energy credits. Fine. Well, in that case, go and, yeah, harvest some energy credits. Because energy credits appear to be, as far as I can tell, how you, yeah, how you actually kind of power things. Now, while we're doing... Ooh, Neptune's got loads of power on it. Oh, well, fine, never mind. And the Sol survey has been complete. Thanks, Veer. Now, let's pause for a second and have a little look-see at the research, because we haven't really looked at that yet. So we've got multiple different sorts of research we can look into. Physics research. Okay, so I can select technology to research. Whenever we finish researching technology, up to 3 new options will be generated. So I can get my physics team producing something, my society team producing something, or my engineering team producing something. You guys should work together. I feel like if physics and engineering are working on different things, like surely you guys, if you worked together, you'd come up with something better. But never mind. So what have we got here? In fact, how much research do we have for hover? So I've got physics research. I've got 100 stored, and then it's going to take 240. Oh, okay, because I'm gaining slowly. So even if I'm not researching something, I'm still banking physics points. So it doesn't matter if you forget to start researching something immediately. That's fine. Okay, that's good. Ooh, but apparently you're actually better at your job than anyone else. All right, fine. Let's start with society research. So an orbital energy conversion, a massive solar panel thing that'll feel like a spot on one of my big space stations, so therefore I wouldn't be able to have another upgrade in its place. But if I do get that, then I would get... Oh, 3 energy credits. That's nice. Well, let's not worry about that for now, because it feels like there's enough energy just floating around the solar system. Yeah, between Uranus and Neptune, we've got enough energy floating around for now. A physics lab, exploring the mediation of fundamental forces through subatomic particles. That sounds sensible. So that seems to be basically something that... it produces physics points. So basically, if I go for that, then I can subsequently get more physics things faster. Alright, fine. Or deflectors, obviously that'll be military. Oh, so not for my ships, actually for my planet. So my Empire modifier, planet fortification toughness plus 25%. Let's go for the sensible option and actually go for the investment one straight away. So you get on with that. Meanwhile, we've got a brand new ship over here. Uranus has just produced a ton of energy. So now we should have, yeah, absolutely loads of energy. And that means that you, construction ship, can now go over here. And what else can you do? You can build a research station, so that can collect physics, society, and engineering points from uninhabited planets, stars, and asteroids. Okay, so if I want to, I can basically convert energy into physics if I'm willing to spend 90 minerals up front. Fine. Observation posts to be built in orbit around planets inhabited by primitive civilizations to study their society. wonder what that actually does. Because it costs 50 and then costs some energy upkeep. I don't even know what it actually bloody does. Fleet stance. Current fleet stance is set to evasive. The fleet will attempt to return to the nearest friendly spaceport when hostile targets. That's a good idea. Let's do that. And I can't build any of the rest of it because I haven't unlocked the right things yet. Well, we've got plenty of spare energy at this point. So you go over here and deal with Ganymede because that's got loads of resources on it. So go and build me a mining thing over there. And while you're doing that, I'll figure out... Ooh, look at this. Triton and Neptune looking very, very nice indeed. And what can you be doing, by the way, science ship? I've got a pretty good idea for now what the construction ship can do. Science ship, what can you get on with? Well, it looks to me like you haven't actually got anything to do at the moment. So can you research a special project? Yeah, there we are. You head back to Earth and get on with investigating the Smurfs. That's actually one of the things you did actually mention to me. So head back over here, investigate the Smurfs. That's absolutely fine. And then once we're done with kind of setting up a mining colony around Ganymede, we'll set another mining colony and probably energy colony, because it probably doesn't hurt to have spare energy capacity, because it looks like we can just bank it. Yeah, we can actually store loads of it. So if we just start banking some now, that works just fine. Alright, Ganymede now has some lovely stuff going on. Okay, so my construction thing should now probably move straight over here and build some excess, energy around this area. That's absolutely fine. Let's just make sure we've got the full mining around the solar system, and that's all lovely. Now, my science vessel's doing something. Anyway, while that's all going on, yes, we've apparently got a very good society researcher. So what have we got going on here? Ooh, propaganda broadcast. That seems like a good idea. Or orbital hydroponics. So, okay, crops in zero gravity. That's probably a good idea. So, loads more food. Costs a fair amount of money, mine. So, we spend the research points to unlock it. Then once it's unlocked, we may or may not actually have to pay for it. So, the propaganda broadcast, we just unlock and they're just there. Whereas orbital hydroponics, we have to unlock it, then we have to spend a further 100 and more time and energy actually making it work. Though probably not a bad idea having loads of extra food. Or alternatively, we've got new arc ships. So we could build arc ships as basically like colony ships. So that's nice. You know what? Let's go for the farming. The farming seems sensible. You get on that for the minute. And then you get on... Powered exoskeletons? That's so badass I might just have to go for it even if it's not the most logical option. So better mineral gathering and better army damage. Lovely, so military and mining applications. Armor, presumably for our ships. Or an engineering facility. You know what, let's go for the sensible one. Let's just go for that. Let's go for sensible investment. There we go. And then finally get a base on Triton. No, you get a base. Ooh, hello. What's one of these? I didn't even see this before. Was I allowed this before? I don't know. The Frontier Outpost is a space station used to claim uninhabited star systems and expand your borders. Can only be built in orbit around a star. Well, I don't need one of those. I'm already inside my flipping area, so leave that for now. So just build a mining station around Triton. I feel like we should just be able to make do with, like one mining station covering Neptune and Triton, but whatever. Once that's done, we should have... We'll have everything other than... we'll have everything other than Saturn already covered. There'll just be a little tiny bit of, extra power in Saturn in case we ever need it. Now, the game has just been implying to me that what I ought to do is actually be focusing on colony ships. So you there, stop on the farming and get on the colony ships. Because the game is saying apparently I should be getting on with that. So you know what, I'm going to trust Veer for now. At least until he goes mad, refuses to open the pod bay doors and we have to power him down. And my physics lab is all done. Beautiful. So now I've got my physics lab. Can I do something more exciting and sexy? Oh, research speed in general up 5%. Yes, that's got to be good to have as early as possible. Get on that. Alright, you got it, Veer. So, go into our spaceport. This is how we build things. Build a science ship. So that costs 100 and will take 60. Yeah, let's build ourselves a science ship then. Boom. Now, while that's building, I understand I can fiddle with Earth a little bit. So let's head down to the surface. And we've got all these areas, which right now don't really have much on them. So if this area's got nothing on it, it's just like temperate terrain, we can build some stuff. So we've got some minerals and a population here. So surely that means on this spot right here... Oh, that's already got a thing in it. Okay, so we've got to pick areas that don't do anything right now. Okay. So, this area that doesn't do anything, let's build something on here. Diverse forested region. No. I think we won't be doing that. Gotta pick carefully, though. So what can we do here? we can have... we can be producing power. Oh, well, why on earth did I send a bloody ship halfway across the galaxy to have a bloody power thing off Uranus and Neptune when I could just... Okay, fine. Power plants strike me as a more sensible option. Actually, I guess power plants fill up space on Earth, whereas it's better to kind of have Earth doing other stuff. Yeah, hydroponics farm for more food strikes me as a good idea. Get on with building that, alright? You build that. Now you, can we build something here? Ooh, and we've got the population. You can actually, if you want to... Blimey, enslave, purge, or resettle. Blimey, no, don't do any of that right now. Let's not worry about that for the moment. So this area that's already producing 2 power, let's build something there and see what that actually does. Let's build a nice science lab here. Science lab, and that will suppress the collection of resources. So if an area is already kind of doing a decent job at something, you don't necessarily want it to do that. So instead, let's just actually build the science lab over here, and that will suppress gathering 1 food. That's fine. I'm sure I did see that this area has got a surplus of food, and it's going to have a bigger surplus of food in a moment because we've got this. This area is going to be like a hydroponics thing. And then let's also build another mining network. Sure, that will cost 60, but yeah, we'll get some more minerals out of that there. Beautiful. Alright, now that we've got 2 science vessels, science vessel number 1, can we rename you, by the way? We can! Okay, good, we can rename them, that's important. Okay, good. The UNS Science is going to go, and it's going to go and survey... Oh, requires a scientist. That needs a scientist before it can survey anything. Okay, how do we equip you with a scientist? Assign a leader. So presumably I want to recruit because these guys are all busy. So find someone new. Ah, yes, you guys are all new. Perfect. And hiring someone costs influence, which is a currency that is slowly being gained as well. I'm gaining 3 influence per turn, but I've got tons of it right now. So let's bring you on. You are apparently good at discovering anomalies. So we'll get you along because we might well discover some anomalies out there. So we recruit you. So she's available. She's now assigned to that ship. Yep, Sonia on the UNS Science, and she's going to go over to Alpha Centauri. Can she survey Alpha Centauri? Yeah, survey... Oh, wait. The campaign to elect a new president is underway. The result will be announced on the... Oh, in 3 months' time. Oh, that's a nice short election cycle. Bloody hell, it feels like the current American election cycle has been going on forever. And it's not even close to being done yet. Yeah, 3 months is nice. Good. You go and survey Alpha Centauri. No, I said go this way. Alpha Centauri's over here. Where the bloody hell are you going? And you, as you're completely failing to, you know, deal with the Smurfs, go and have a look-see at Barnard's star system, alright? Now, what's this thing going to do when it reaches the edge of the solar system? Oh, it's wibbling. And it's wibbled away. Alright, good. I've cancelled her actions because she got a bit stuck when it came to the Smurfs. And she's now heading on her way to go and take care of that. Let's go over to Alpha Centauri, which is way over here. And my science vessels just going about and having a little look-see, aren't you? What are you doing? So you're just kind of... Yeah, going around, slowly keeping an eye on everything. And hopefully you're not going to run into any trouble. Right, let's go over to the galaxy map. Can we actually see it like a... Oh, no, that's not galaxy map. Ah, yes, galaxy map. Here we go. So we're Sol. We're over here. This is... Oh, flip. There's a lot of stuff in the world.
Clearing a tile blocker takes time and costs minerals and energy credits, but the free space often makes it worthwhile.
Tile blockers. Oh, I'm guessing that means he's actually talking about clearing slums out there. Because yes, on Earth there are slums. Hang on, Earth, planet, Earth. Yeah, there's these areas here: industrial wasteland, sprawling slums. Yeah, if I were to clear sprawling slums, which don't really do much, then presumably that would be bad. But I could have more space. So yes, if I basically engage in cleansing of the poor without really kind of coming up with any answers to where it is they're supposed to go, I could build myself a new science area. This sounds horrendous. Let's not do that yet. Also, can we rename Earth? We can! You all live on John World now. We may live in a democracy, but I get to rename the planet whenever I want. Hooray for John World. Let's just keep an eye to make sure that you don't accidentally stumble across anything here. So, we've gone to Alpha Centauri, and to be honest, we haven't really found anything, have we? Ooh, Hello. Our science ship has scanned the surface of Bernard Star 4. It becomes quite clear we found something out of the ordinary. Bernard Star 4 has conditions unlike anything we've seen before. We'll surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets. Should not underestimate the impact on our expansion. Well, that's fine. In a moment, I'll head over there and we'll have a look and we'll see if we can do a special research project on that. So just going around. So we found like, ooh, hello. What have we found here? A rocky world with nitrogen, oxygen atmosphere. Ooh. Hello. That sounds like the sort of thing that we could potentially settle on. Yes. Habitability 80%. Alright, good. Good. I think we could potentially, set up a nice shop here in Alpha Centauri. And then we've got Alpha Centauri. Ooh. What? We cannot colonize this world. Does not have... Oh, because it's an ocean world. So if we wanted to... I can clearly see land. Fine, whatever. So we could theoretically colonize this. But we would need to have, because it's mostly ocean, we'd need some special stuff on it. So yeah, this is a really habitable little system. Good. Right, back to the other one. No, don't rename Alpha Centauri. We don't own it yet. That will go down badly. You know, we've got tons of bloody minerals. Where's my bloody guy here? Yeah, you... Just go, no, don't rename you, you're fine. Go and build a mining station around here. You may as well, quite frankly. We'll just get some bonus energy in. Like, because, as far as I can tell, if you've basically got bonus minerals, there's no point not to build an extra station that produces energy. Because energy only costs, it only costs energy to maintain, like, the mining platform. So if it costs 1 but gains 2, basically I've just sacrificed a small amount of minerals, but I've actually got a profit of energy, like, immediately. So that's worth doing. Now, over in Bernard Star, what's going on over here? Habitability 0%. Probably we shouldn't colonize that. Yeah, nitrogen, oxygen. Okay, so basically, if it's habitable, if it's got the right atmosphere, kind of a nitrogen-oxygen blend as per Earth, because Earth is, what is it, like 70-something% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and a bit of other mixed gases. So yeah, basically, if we've got a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, we can settle there. So we've got one system survey complete. Lovely. And then we've got... You said there was, like, something special over here. What was it that you found that was special? So, anomaly in Barnard Star. Okay, so we actually found that thing. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. Might have been a glitch, or it could be a sign of something more. Sure. Oh, failure risk 15%. Research it. Yeah, get on with it. See what it does. So, while you're doing that, we'll head back over to Alpha Centauri and see what's going on over here. So, what did we find in the end? We found multiple planets that we could theoretically... go on to, but plenty of them were a bit rubbish. Once we've got a colony ship, though, Alpha Centauri 1 strikes me as an excellent candidate for being set up there. So it's a big planet, so therefore it'll have many surface tiles, like you see in kind of Earth, because Earth has... Wait, I don't know how you'd even have 13, because it's like done as a little grid. Never mind, it must be like 4 times 3 and then a bit extra. Oh, flip, lots of things are happening. And the research station did indeed succeed its 85% chance. So it found that a microsingularity recently intersected Bernard Star 7, passing straight through the core and emerging the other side of the planet. Encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, has altered the energy output to the planetary core slightly in a way that defies our current scientific models. Further study may be warranted. That was completely pointless. You know what, I'm actually kind of having a bit of trouble saying this this system here, this Barnard's Star. So we're going to change it instead. Yeah, we're renaming it Bernard Cribbings instead, because I know how to say that much more reliably. So yes, I like him, he's a good actor. So, oh my goodness, all the planets rename themselves. That's now Bernard Cribbins 6. Excellent, beautiful. That's the best thing. So, hang on. You told me to go and scan 3 systems. Which was the other system? Sirius. Okay, you're already over there then. Okay, you go and survey Sirius, because I think you're heading over there. Yeah, you head over there. You're actually pretty good at your job now. You leveled up a little bit, which is good. So you research things faster. So off she goes to Sirius, and she's just going over there now. Beautiful. And uh-oh, we've encountered some form of alien vessels in Sirius. And they have been flagged as Kelpies. We should proceed with caution. We should. What's going on over there? Hello? Guys, we should really proceed with caution. What are they? And are we going to declare war on them? Also, don't get that bloody close to them. I mean, what if they don't actually, you know, want us to be surveying the planets? And we definitely shouldn't, yeah, we definitely shouldn't go trying to rename the system. I think we're not allowed to, because these guys already own it. That is presumably a military fleet, 'cause it's got the little, military power against it. So, whatever this thing is, it can fight back. I really hope I'm not about to start a war here. They've got a really pretty sun, mind. And this is a world that's actually got some people on it. We've not yet established communications, and they are Kelpies. Whoever these people are. Rivals with the unidentified empire. Ooh. I don't know if, like, a sensible thing to do. Can we learn anything about them? We don't know. Yeah, we don't know anything about them. I don't know if even having a science ship floating around scanning is a good idea. Has the game changed this at all? Well, it's saying survey Sirius. Well, we've passed straight by this and nothing's gone horribly wrong, so okay. Now, we're going to need to figure out how to communicate with these guys later, but don't worry about that for now. Over here on Bernard Cribbin 7, what happened here? Hello. So this generates physics research. Ooh. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, barren world, but yeah, for some reason it generates physics research, which is cool. And then this planet generates, if you put a research station in orbit around it, that would generate society research. Okay, so lots of planets in here that can make things a little bit easier. Alpha Centauri obviously is where we actually want to have a colony, and I think we might actually have our colony ship ready to build. So there's John Ward. Oh, hang on. Sol system. No. This system is now called John Lives Here, No Aliens, because we don't want any aliens in here, not yet at least. Now hang on a minute, I just went to the research thing. Where's the engineering person? What happened? Where did she go? Alright, fine, I guess we just have to recruit a new person. And whoever this person is, apparently they get research speed 5%. So yeah, sure, you are going to be recruited. You're now leading this department. I don't know what happened to the last person. Who knows? Interesting. Space-to-space missiles. So I think maybe I ought to kind of invest in some sort of, military technology, even we've just run into aliens, but all right. Defense platform. Construction of a defensive deep space platform far from gravity wells. Okay, so if I wanted to, like, guard a particularly important mining station, I could build a platform. And how much would that actually cost? Doesn't tell me. So what does this build? A Betharian power plant that requires a Betharian thing. Okay, so if I found the resource Betharian, then I could turn it into a really, really powerful power plant. That's kind of cool. But we haven't run into any of those yet, so let's not worry about it. Yeah, I'd say let's get fusion missiles underway, just in case that becomes, a problem. When I say that becomes a problem, I mean the strange alien things that we just ran into in Sirius. Frontier Clinic. As we're about to start colonizing other worlds, seems like a good idea. Yep, get Frontier Clinic underway. And you, Daniela Batista, you are going to be working on... Yeah, deflectors for our planets. If we're going to be spreading out across the galaxy, having kind of deflector shields around our planet strikes me as a good idea. You get on that. Now, in the meantime, let's have a look-see at a colony ship here. Because I believe I can now build a colony ship for 350 minerals. Yes, start building that. It's going to take a fair while to make. Everything else is easier to make. So a colony ship can be sent... Ooh! Transmissions from the Wasigo. Oh, they've successfully translated Star language. That's good. That means we don't need to bother learning theirs, although we probably should. Who are you? Hello, Wasigo. Oh, blimey. I'm guessing it wouldn't go well if we were to kick off negotiations by making, like, a sex life joke there. No, probably not. I don't want to make war with you. Oh, from the thing in the background, it looks like he's one of the fungoid people. Are you a mushroom? Oh, that's probably offensive. That's racist against oh god, this is the brave new world we live in. We have to worry about being offensive to mushrooms. Okay, he's part of the Wisigi Star Mandate, democratic nation. Okay, that's good. We're also democratic. We'll get on. Upholding individual freedoms of our citizens in a galaxy full of alien horrors. Look who's bloody speaking! Oh, they never make me a diplomat when the aliens show up. Our elected leader, President Gahuni, warned you not to interact with our citizens or approach our space. We could learn much from each other. You know what? He seems to be like a live and let live kind of guy. It seems to be fine. We're delighted to meet you. So news we've encountered intelligent alien life for the first time is spreading like wildfire through the United Nations of Earth. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings. They shouldn't be. They don't seem to actually care about us in the bloody slightest. Let's just unpause to get this colony ship continue building while that's happening. And oh, I see. Okay, so the UNS Kepler was forced to return to John Lives Here, No Aliens from Sirius. Oh, that's what they are. Fine, okay. So there hasn't been a diplomatic incident. Our spaceship has just left, which is fine. Doesn't seem to be any kind of like, problems as a result of this whatsoever. It's all good. What we ought to do actually is right now we don't have a direct link to Sirius, or if we do, it's just shown up, but I don't believe there actually is. So, yeah, we might want to start thinking about keeping an eye on what's going on in and around, what was it called? Bernard Cribbins. Because if we keep an eye on Bernard Cribbins, then in the event that the Wasago decide to start moving towards us, we'll know about it. So, yes, indeed, this is a momentous occasion, albeit a slightly worrying one, because the first group of people we've kind of run into do appear to bloody hate us. So it's not like that momentous. In some ways, it's a bit worrying. So we've got... Wait, why did you return all the way to Earth? Why didn't you return here first? Fine. Yeah, so this area, the Sirius system, belongs to them, and we can no longer see what's actually going on here. Do we know anything about it? We can open diplomacy just by going up to them. Fine. We ought to build a new construction ship. I'd like a science ship and a construction ship out in Bernard Cribbins, because I just want to keep an eye on the Wasago. Alright, that's all I want. I don't want any military force out there. We'll abandon the area if we have to, but I would just like to have an eye on it. Wait, hang on. Why did I just move a science ship in here? I don't think there's anything the science ship can actually bloody do. Science ship, no. Science ship, sorry, I've just made a mistake. So the construction ship is heading off to go and take care of that. It's just warping out. Beautiful. Now, over here in this thing, we need to build a... And how many ships are we allowed to have? Naval capacity. I feel like we could have more than we need. Yeah, let's get another construction ship going on here. I think we need more than one construction ship. 2 construction ships strikes me as a good idea. That's sensible. And also, ooh, empty module slot. Yeah, fine. Empty module slot and nothing that can go in it. Marvellous. So we can't put any modules on here yet. Ooh, and here's our lovely colony ship. Ooh, the UNS Destiny. That's a good name for a colony ship too. I like it. That's good. Ooh, and it's got like little stuff in it. It's got like a little kind of city built into it, so people when they're on the journey can like live in a little city and like look up and see the stars and stuff. That's really cool. Right, so we should probably go and inhabit like Alpha Centauri or whatever. So we've got a colony ship already on the move. That's fine. That's almost ready to go. So in a second, I'm guessing that's just going to like pop out of existence. Yep, fine. You're our new colony ship. The Potomac. It's bloody American. I don't like that. Hang on. We're going to call it the Thames instead. It's going to be named after a good British river. My colony ship, the Destiny, is actually the Britannia class. I like that. That's a good class. Now, colonize. Order the colony ship to begin colonization of a planet. I'm guessing we can't yet because we haven't loaded anyone onto it. Yeah, we're going to need to load some people onto it first. So at any point, I can just take some humans and I can resettle them. Except I cannot move it to another core planet because for resettlement, a planet needs to have a planetary administration. Fine, so we can't do that just yet. It looks like we might need to do something over in Alpha Centauri to actually make this... Ooh, hello. Oh no, not more bloody aliens. What do these ones want? Previously unknown spacefaring empire that call themselves the Hasbal. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening into the communication with another empire we're in contact with. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, you're fine. I like you better. So they speak for Executive El Krami and the wealthy elite of the Halsbalv Union. We are always looking for new trading partners. Yes, 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 yes. Good. This is good. So delightful alien nations. They seem friendly. Oh, so the options you can respond with depend on like your political system or whatever. So because we're xenophiles, we can say we're absolutely delighted to meet you. Let's just say that. We're lovely. We're really happy to meet you. Yes, we're really thrilled to meet them. Beautiful. Where are they, by the way? Do we know where they came from? So the Empire will be listed in the Empire's tab of the Galaxy screen so we can initiate diplomatic contact. Fine, let's not worry about that for now. Instead, the construction ship, let's get it building. How much do we have here? Needs 200 influence and 100 minerals, and also requires some power and also some ongoing influence to build this. Yes, let's just claim this system as ours, okay? So we'll send this guy over here. We're now producing 9 rather than 6 physics a turn because we've claimed Bernard Cribbing 7 for ourselves. I don't really know what's actually on Bernard Cribbing 7 that made it so good, but like, apparently it just does. It's got meteor impact strikes on it, so that means it produces physics. Yes. So that's now just building like a little thing that just goes round the sun and makes this system marked as ours. Over in Sirius, well, hopefully everything's fine. I'm a bit worried about this. These guys didn't seem that friendly, but they also seem totally isolationist. So it's probably fine. In fact,
Special project complete.
Oh, special project complete. That will be the Smurfs. That will be the Smurfs then. What do we know about that? Uh-oh. Whatever the hell those are, I don't like them. So spaceborne life forms, which the Human Head of Society researchers come to refer to as the Tiyanki, docile. They don't look docile, alright? I know it's a bit harsh to judge a book by its cover, but that doesn't look docile to me. Now, over to Alpha Centauri, because it feels like, yeah, you've got a construction thing here. Head over here. What do we need to do? So it's the first thing that we need to do, that we need to colonize this world. Yeah, just the UNS Destiny. Yep, fine. Colony ship selection. That's okay. But who's actually on the colony ship? Oh, I see. I see. So now that I've colonized this world, I now just like pick a location that just gets the central government, the designate the initial colony site. Let's put it. Oh, okay. So there are some areas that simply are not allowed to be worked upon, but I can clear those blockers by spending like energy and money and whatever. Let's put our thing up here. Nice. And actually, let's put it here, because then, like, I imagine this will give me benefits, possibly. Yeah, let's put that over there. So, the Destiny is going to head over in this direction. Yeah. This thing, meanwhile, can build a research station. Do I want to spend a research station? Yes, that seems like a sensible idea. We can build a research station round here, or an observation post can be built in orbit around a planet inhabited by primitive civilizations. Don't need to do that yet. Yeah, let's just build a research station, get some additional engineering points going on. So it feels like we've got plenty of minerals right now, so let's actually start spending them. There's our first colony ship. Oh, she's heading out. She's heading out. This is a momentous moment for John World, and John lives here, no aliens in the galaxy of John. Now, actually, that reminds me, I should keep my eye on. So my monthly gain is still at the moment positive. I'm still making a profit, but after I start setting up my new colony, I need to keep an eye on that, because I suspect that might change. Oh, hello. Apparently we've got flipping unemployment. Really? How did that happen? Why did that happen? I haven't actually changed anything, have I? Unemployment. This pop is unemployed. Consider putting it to work to increase efficiency. We may have to acquire more resources for our pop to be able to work. Could I not just literally build something here? Would that not work? Yeah, we're getting close to using up our energy capacity, and I suspect we'll be needing more soon. How would you like a power plant to work at? You get on that. There you go. Hopefully that'll solve the unemployment problem. Hopefully that's how it works. Oh my goodness, and we've just founded Alpha Centauri. Oh my goodness, what do we have in here? So we've got the Destiny just sort of... Does that just live here now? Our first human colony. It's called Hope. Why was I not given a say in the naming? I feel like I should be the one naming things. So a large river delta, one of several continents that can be found on Hope. Temperate forested region will serve as the ideal first... Oh! It actually is saying where it touched down, because I picked an area that had like a little river and stuff. Oh, that's really cool. So it's now permanent... Okay, so the ship's lands, and it's now actually permanently converted into a base on the surface. That's really nice. So reactor core is in the process of being removed, so it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up. Oh, first human city on an alien world. Great day for the United Nations of Earth. Can we rename that something related to John by any chance? Okay, and right now they are in the process of converting this planet into an actual, like, proper planet, if you like. And we've apparently got some new physics going on as well. Colony development speed up 25%. That's not a bad idea, but it would have been nice to have, like, maybe a year ago, guys. And I'd say, fusion power. Fusion power strikes me as a good idea, yes. More space-efficient and safe power. That seems like a very good idea. You're building that frontier clinic. Lovely. After, I kind of diverted my society research people to, like, do that special research project with the Smurfs. And they didn't actually find anything bloody useful, which is annoying. On the plus side, we've almost got some fusion missiles going on, so that's good. Oh, negative balance. We're losing energy credits each month. I think that's a one-off. I'm pretty sure that's a one-off because of, like, that's just being caused by Hope, which is currently, like, absorbing 8 credits a month. So we're just eating into our reserves, but that's actually going to be fine. I think it'll be fine anyway. Yeah, that's just being caused by colonization costs. That's a one-off cost. We don't need to worry about that. And meanwhile, over in Bernard Cribbins, we've built this little... Wait, that's what you built? It's tiny! It's utterly bloody tiny. And apparently it's got some good military power on it. So that's nice. Can I actually do anything with it, or does it just float there? I think it just floats there, marking this area as belonging to me. Oh, and Hirami has apparently been flipping re-elected. She must have done a good job in her first term, which is odd because I swear that she promised to set up like 4 research posts and we've only set up 1. Speaking of which, you get on with building a second. That's all fine. Yes, yes, yes. Mandate unfulfilled. Yes, their election campaign promises were unfulfilled, but she got re-elected anyway, so apparently it really didn't matter. So the colony will be a drain on resources until the first settlement has been completed. Yep, I'm aware of that. I did spot it. Sirius looks fine. I wish we could just send like a little spy probe in. That'd be good. Ooh, more research. Yes, fusion missiles. I like fusion missiles. And what else can we unlock now? Ion thrusters. Thrust without need for propellant. Don't really know what that does, so alright, I think we'll pass on that one. Powered exoskeletons or an improved spaceport. Ah, that's got to be what we go on to. Improving our spaceport has got to be the right thing to do. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as our first colony, Hope, which incidentally, let's just quickly go in here. Hope, you say? I've decided this planet is called Probably a Good Thing. Let's not actually get ahead of ourselves here. That's absolutely fine. As Probably a Good Thing continues being setting up, I'm going to call this a part here, but this is going to be a little mini-series. We're going to do a little bit more of this, ladies and gentlemen. We are at least going to build out the Empire of John a little bit. So, expect some more Stellaris to come over the coming days. I don't have an exact schedule. It'll be like the secondary video that comes out like 8 PM UK time, not the main video going forward. But yes, there'll be a bit more scattered across this week, ladies and gentlemen, because while I don't often like play the big grand strategy games on the channel, yes, I do like the idea of them, and I have been enjoying this hugely. So, more of this to come, ladies and gentlemen, but in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been the really rather entertaining Stellaris. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Has he got nipple tassels on? There is nothing less intimidating than a fat bloke with nipple tassels. I wouldn't kill him. We're standing on top of a pool of oil and he's holding a torch. I'm fighting the same guy 3 times at the moment. It is actually the same bloke. It's cocking Scotland, not the waste beyond the wall. This isn't Game of Thrones, it's just Britain.